Monday, so I'm here for another vlog. I'm half asleep. What time even is it? 10:30 on a Monday. Obviously I was working the whole weekend on my other job, so I'm knackered. But today starts a business day. Obviously the hair needs taming. I had it in plaids yesterday, so I actually kind of like it. I feel like it's got a lot of volume, but yeah, it looks greasy and dry, and that's not how I want to live my life. Also, I definitely didn't take my makeup off well last night. I had wine. That happens sometimes. Just do a sloppy job and then just get back to bed and just knock out. So any updates? Basically, in the midst of planning London Fashion Week, the next collection. My interns are on business today, so they are all getting all the influencers, all the celebs, all the people that we want to invite, like stylists, buyers, stuff like that. That we're gonna do cut through the list today. So anyone I'm like, nah, I don't feel like they're the vibe, or I've had a bad experience with that person. And then I'll be adding people in as well. The only thing is, it's 5 weeks away. It's 5 weeks away till London Fashion Week. I haven't sorted my venue. I'm terrified. At this point, I'm like this close to cancelling the whole thing. This close. Because like, if I don't have a venue at this point, nothing's gonna happen. I could then just like, I could do the show at any point. Show doesn't have to be actually on London Fashion Week, but that's the goal. Oh God, I've got potentials, but I don't have it sorted, so I'm panicking. Pray by middle of this week we have that sorted. I wanted it sorted by the end of last week. It's not, but we made progress, so at least that's something. So in this time last year, I had a very toxic friend as well, who I knew I didn't like this friend. I knew I didn't, but then we also got on really well. We were both massive personalities. And I feel like she ruined my life. No, I feel like she wanted to ruin my life. Not to sound like, am I giving too much tea? Is it all right to give the tea? Okay, basically, she was also a fashion designer. And she just kind of, anything that I did, it was like she would either start rumours or chat to someone of authority or chat to someone that I worked with in the industry and like try and ruin my reputation with people. There was a stylist and buyer that she was a much older lady. She loved me for ages. She loved me. And she wanted to offer like consultation for me, and I was like, I can't afford it. And it was this friend doing the communication with the buyer, with her, saying that I didn't want to do it. And I don't know what she said, and I have no idea what their conversations have been. But basically, long story short, when I did my show in Feb, this buyer started hating on me, sending messages to this friend saying that my stuff's like tacky, it's slutty, it's porn starry, it's what else was she saying? Oh, that big girl shouldn't be on a runway. She actually said that. All this stuff she was saying was absolutely vile. But obviously I'm me, and I was reading all this and I was laughing because I find stuff like that funny. Like, if you don't like what I do, that just fuels me even more, because I'm like, look, I know I'm not going to please everyone, but if you've gone from like A to B, so you've gone from like loving me, adoring me, to like sending emails to my friend about me, saying all stuff like that, that's just funny. I don't get it. It's just, that is some kind of emotional reaction that I don't think is genuine, so I'm not going to take that on board. But this friend was obviously showing me and trying to like hurt my feelings, and it didn't. But that's just like one example of like her kind of ruining my reputation with people in the industry and all this stuff. So like even my old job, that I don't know if we're still friends or not. I would like to be with my old job, but I feel like she burnt that bridge a little bit as well. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like I've never had anyone in my life that has like purposely gone out of their way to ruin my reputation before, and it was so sly, because it was like she acted like my friend to my face, and then I'd find out all this stuff she was telling people, and I'd be like, excuse me. Also, the thing is, like, I don't lie. The one thing you'll get to know about me, my ability to lie, I can't lie. I have no ability to lie. I am so honest. I am so open and honest, even if it's things that people don't want to hear. Like in where, if I'm having a bad day because I'm on my period, I will literally go up to the male leads on the floor. I would literally say to them, I'm on my period. I'm having a bad day. Just letting you know. Because if I'm slacking, I'd rather you know the exact reason why, and then you're like, oh, okay, fine, whatever. Then like, you look at me and you're like, what the fuck is she doing? This is why I'm honest. I'm open and honest about everything, because it makes more sense in life. I've never gotten shit for being honest, but I see people getting shit for lying. So why would I do that? Never. Anyway, can't remember what I was saying now, but I just don't get it. Just one more thing before I continue the day. Nearly finished my coffee. My stunning nails, I just wanted to show them off. So these nails, they've seen me throughout the new year. I will be changing them today. So it's sad. I just love the colour so much. But this colour is actually a nail varnish that I have. So I can redo this again and again. So not complaining. I'm thinking of getting my nails done for the show though, if the show goes ahead. And getting like my logo on it and some like gems, get them really long. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. If the show goes ahead. Keep me in your prayers, please, please. It's now the 22nd of Jan. It is so late. It is like 10:30, maybe nearly 11. It's my own fault. I'm literally in work at 9:45 tomorrow. But I wanted to like put like a little bit of wash on my hair, so I've still got a little bit of dye left. But I don't want to get like dye all over myself and all over my hands. Like I can't be arsed for that today. So I'm just gonna mix it in with conditioner and hope for the best. But I thought I'd explain what I was up to past few days. So past 3 days, in fact, I'll explain what I've been up to the past 3 days, and also like how like my life is very different in terms of what I do with it now. So I don't know if I've explained this already. Anyway, I'm gonna brush my hair. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I've had off. And when I say off, I mean off from my other job. And it is my self-employed days. So I've been able to run my label and do my social medias, do my content creation, all of that on those 3 days now. So it's honestly, I can't even express how much like that life and those days are the life that I want to live. Like, that's how I feel the most fulfilled, when I'm just creating and making, and there's not a set structure to my life. Like, I've got ADHD, and I have it quite bad, to the fact that like a lot of the things people don't see of me, so a lot of people don't know that I struggle. I think they only see like the loud, like gobby, like, you know, all over the place, like messy vibe kind of girl. But really, it's like, it's hard. Like, it's really hard. Like, you pretty much have to live life, but you've got like this thing in your head that stops you from being able to understand stuff like everyone else. So like basic routines, like basic timings, like stuff like that, I can't seem to understand. So even when I'm running my label, the reason I love running it myself is because of this, but like the way I have to run my label is I cannot give myself deadlines. I can't. I have to give myself a massive list of things that all needs doing, and then whatever gets done off that, that's good. As long as there's progress being made on that massive list of things, then it's working, everything's going at a pace. Obviously, I can do the whole panic, absolute deadline, like, you know, like, oh my God, this absolutely needs to happen on this day, but that's not how I like to do things. But anyway, so yeah, I've realised that the way I work best in life, I've had a million different jobs, I've worked for other people in fashion, all of that. The way I work best in life is when I work for myself, and that is purely just because of how severely neurodiverse my brain is, and how severely creative brained my brain is. So yeah, that is something I've obviously learned about myself over the years. But I was doing the opposite, and because I really, really wanted to excel in being a creative in the fashion industry, and obviously coming from a not very well-off background, unfortunately I overworked myself for approximately 5 years, maybe longer, working every single day of my life. Like in university, I was either in uni or out drinking or working. And then when I was working for the industry, I was working in the industry or going out drinking or doing my own thing. And then after that, I was in my master's course, and that was the same. I was working. I was literally only getting about 4 hours sleep a night when I was doing my master's course, because I could not afford to live then. I'm trying to get as much out as possible. And then as soon as I left and went to the job that I'm in currently, 1 second. When I moved to the job that I was in currently, I realised, so then I moved to the job that I'm in currently, and that was fine at first. I think I did about 6 months of just the job, and I really enjoyed it. Like, I was, you know, like I was just trying to find my feet in London after graduating, and it's a job that's not related to Okay, so my phone's pretty much on its last legs, and it's not going to let me film much, so I'll catch you up on everything I was saying maybe another day, I don't know. But here's the hair colour, because I need to not be ginger anymore. Everyone thinks I've got a purposeful little ombre look going on, from the root to the dark to the whatever we're calling that, but no, it's not purposeful. Shush, thank you, bye. I'm a bit hungover. Didn't even take my makeup off last night. I'm not drinking a coffee before I've got to get ready for work. But someone else's love, you know, like when you've done your hair for like a night out or something, you've had it in rollers and like it's all been back home and stuff, and then the next day, I love the next day look. It's always just like effortless but messy. I love it. Wish me luck. Off to work. How I relax. Water, Stanley Core, Doctor Who on telly, and now I've got work to do. The weather is actually vile. Oh my god. The rain was like even worse than this before. I could literally see it like blowing across like that. So yeah, just quickly before I head off to work. So it's a Monday and I don't usually work my other job on a Monday, so it feels a bit weird. But we'll see how it goes. I feel like it might be nice, it might be quite quiet. But I've got a lot to do, so I don't know if I've given the updates on venue stuff yet. That's like the most important thing that I've been going through this week. So obviously London Fashion Week is less than a month away. The intended date for my show is less than a month away. I still don't know what we're doing because we still haven't got a venue. I'm in talks with venues now, so I've gone out my way myself to do it. Like I did have people that I was trying to get like help me to do it, but it just wasn't working. So I've just gone, you know what, let me sort it. And scary, it could go really well, it could go not so well, but then at least we have some kind of answer on how we're moving forward. The ideal is I get my dream venue. It's the venue that I've literally seen in my dreams when I think of this event. It's that venue, which I won't reveal until hopefully I get it. But if we don't get it, I'm just gonna have to change direction completely. It's probably not gonna be a show. It'll just be like a quick little presentation or something, where we invite like just press and then just have like a mini party after. I don't know. Either way, a lot to do, less than a month, and I still haven't sewn the designs. That was not the plan. I mean, don't get me wrong, in the past, with my other shows, I was always doing all the sewing like last minute. Like I know different fashion companies work in different ways. For me, I get like my concept, my ideas, my designs, blah, 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 blah. Then I saw all like the event, the show, the marketing, the lead up, everything like that. So I get all of that sorted. And then because I know when it comes to like the sewing and that kind of stuff, I know I'll get that done. So that's like always the least of my worries, because it's all made by me, that I do it in a way that's like out whenever I have time, I'll do it kind of thing. Like obviously other companies like use like different machinists and stuff like that, or like they outsource to factories and things, so like they have to do things in advance. Me, I'm like, no, like the sewing is actually the least of my worries. But yeah, so I really want to start sewing now. I wanted to start sewing a few weeks ago, but to be honest, I've just had so much on with not having a venue yet and not having the event sorted. So I've tried to sort everything around the venue with my interns. Obviously, it's not just me doing it. I don't want to take all the credit. So we've been trying to sort everything around the venue for like different scenarios, so like different types of venues, different capacity venues, just so that we're prepared for whatever we can get. And yeah, so we've got all those plans in place. I can't even remember what I was saying. I always do this. I always lose my train of thought. I've got to be careful that I don't miss this bus, by the way. What was I saying? Anyway, I'm going to be real and just say, yeah, oh no, that's what I was saying. So, I started so much earlier in my London Fashion Week planning this time, because I was like, look, I don't want to be a last minute a last minute queen like I've always been. I want to be so on top of it, and I have been so on top of it, but the plans and things have not been. The way I wanted things to go is not how things have gone. And that's okay. That's life as a businesswoman. And you've just got to accept that you can't be in control of it all, do you know what I mean? So I've got to just, yeah, allow it. Things that go to plan, and that's the best way to be. The best way to be, I've found in business, is just allowing it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not some 6-figure woman, so it's not like, maybe that's not the best advice. Maybe you should be more in control. But I'll tell you right now that it means that I'm coping mentally with being a businesswoman. Less stress when you don't panic too much about stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna get off to work because I don't want to be late. And yeah, hopefully my proposal to the venue goes well today. Fingers crossed. I'll let you all know.
This bridge right here. Oh my god, hurry up.
No, you piss off. But to be honest, I thought it'd have cuter packaging. I mean, that's dead cute, but I thought this would be cuter, but it's whatever. That is adorable. Oh my god. I'm so tired. I've completed a sponsor deck to send over to the venue that I want. It's a venue that I've always wanted, so I hope I get it. Leah thinks it's a good sponsor deck. She's read it over for me. I'm very tired. I'm just like depresso mood today. Like, just did a load of like admin-y stuff, and I've just gone to buy a load of new fabric, and my bank card's not working. My business card. I'm just having murder with Virgin Bank at the moment. And then I've just gone on to Google, like, you know, asking about like, is it even like a good business bank? Apparently not. Apparently it's like the worst. Why on earth did I get that one? So now I'm trying to sort out getting a different one. Oh god, this is honestly, it's too much. Like, there's a lot to learn in business, in like a world of stuff that I don't understand anyway, like anything when it comes to like finances and stuff like that. What is my hair doing, honestly? When it comes to like finances and stuff like that, like it just goes over my head, like business, finances, all that stuff. Like I don't understand any of it, and I probably never will. But then can't really afford accounting school or anything anyway, so it's like, until then I've got to learn as much as I can. And it's just, I just hate that bit. That's like the bit that I hate more than anything. It's hard being neurodivergent sometimes, especially like that sponsor deck as well. That took me way longer than like a standard person would say. I've been doing that all day. Like when it comes to writing, like writing emails, writing decks like that, writing things, it's so hard. Like I've got to literally, I just feel like I'm using a part of my brain that doesn't work. Like that part, that logical sense part of my brain just doesn't really work. I don't know, but it's done anyway. And I hope I'm a little less depressed tomorrow, and I can don't be stressed and have a nice day. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully. Okay, so this is the part I didn't want to happen. I've had to cancel my London Fashion Week show. It's okay. I'm still trying to process everything. I probably had one of the biggest breakdowns that I've ever had in my life today. because it's not just that going on, like I've got a lot of other things that have just suddenly crashed down on me. And it's mad because I know those moments, like when I used to do my tarot, I called it like the tower moment. And it's when everything in your life just goes to absolute shit and you don't know what to do, but sometimes your life just needs those moments for like the biggest transformation. And so like I know it's gonna be okay. I just think like this morning, like I was struggling to know what to do, which is why I had such a big breakdown. My friends have been looking after me, so Leah's looked after me, my friends have called me. I'll be fine. But yeah, let's talk about it. So I am currently cooking myself some fajitas because I realised, first of all, I need some dopamine. So I need something that's going to make me feel good. Second of all, I probably haven't eaten some decent food for about a week. I have been really stressed for about a week without kind of realising. I've been just in and out of like emotions like anger, stress, happiness, sadness, everything. Like I've been experiencing literally everything. So yeah, let's get into it. So I think I've already mentioned I was struggling to find a venue. The mad thing is like pretty much everything else was sorted except for that. It's made me kind of come to the realization that like I've made this like amazing sponsor deck. Like I've had sponsorships before for venues, stuff like that. It's really, really, really hard as a working class creative or a creative who doesn't have a load of backing or a load of financial backing, or you know, you just don't have an income to kind of support you through stuff. Then there's kind of no way to pay for all this well, obviously it's like marketing and that, but there's no way to pay for getting places in the industry. Like it's all money. It is literally all money at the end of the day. Like that's the sad thing about it. And you know, it's great when you have connections, like when I was still working close with like the Jimmy Choo Academy, and they were like pushing me and stuff like that. But it's funny how quickly you can get dropped from things like that, and you're just not supported anymore. Yeah, as someone who's working class, I don't have the backing, I don't have the financial backing to do anything. Like as I say, the reality of being a designer, you know, I've got awards, I've won awards, I've dressed some amazing people, I've done London Fashion Week 3 times. All this stuff that I've achieved so much. But even with being able to achieve all that, even I can't make everything happen. Like in the industry, like I am relying on things to happen. And that's the thing, that even the ones who are doing well in the industry, the majority of them can't do what they're doing without the government funds, without the new gen funds, without anything like that. And obviously it's the hope that one day I get that new gen funds and then I don't have to worry about putting on a show. Maybe my next worry is, am I targeting the right people? Like, am I, you know, I don't know, my next worry will be something else. But, you know, trying to be that person that people in the fashion industry, especially from where I'm from or other working class backgrounds, where I've witnessed the majority of people that I went to fashion school with, that I went to uni with, I've witnessed everyone slowly give up over time. No matter what stage it was, people slowly give up in the fashion industry from where we're from, because you quickly realise it's too tough out there, it's too difficult, no one makes it. And I was trying to be that role model, and I'm still trying to be that role model, especially because I had so many students that, you know, looked up to me. But this is the reality of it. Like, you know, we can't afford to do it. Like, no one's sponsoring us, no one's doing it. The goal was to create the most accessible fashion show ever done at London Fashion Week. I wanted to have a massive fashion show where anyone and everyone could come, because that's the reality of it. Like you have to be exclusive and you have to be someone to get invited to these things, and I didn't want to do that. Yeah, I've just about calmed down. I think I was just contemplating what do I actually want to do with my life. Do I want to be a fashion designer? Yes, I do. I know I do. Because to me, I'm not in the fashion industry because I like fashion, I like clothes, and I like styling things together, and it's not the industry that I like. It's never been the industry that I like. It's never been the industry. It's never been styling. It's never been like magazines. It's never been things like that. That the only thing I like about it is that's how I express myself, and that is what I like to do. That's how I love beauty and makeup and clothes. That is it for me. Like I just like things that make you feel pretty and things that make you feel a certain way. And that's what I want to do through clothes. That's how clothes is like my artwork. So yeah, pretty much everything else in my life has slipped. So like I'm turning 27 in April in like a few months, and I've never been in a relationship in my life because all I've ever cared about is my label and fashion, and I don't even date, nothing. Like I'm clearly missing out on that, and it kind of depresses me because it makes me think sometimes that there's something wrong with me. I'm hoping not, but that honestly really depresses me. And then there's things like I don't get to see my friends enough. Like my friends, we're all going to see each other in that week that is under Fashion Week, and I'm like, do I now go there? Do I now go and see them as well? And give myself the break. But it's depressing to kind of have to leave something behind because you feel like you can't fully be accepted into an industry that just runs off money. But I suppose they all do, don't they? What else has been going on? Just kind of everything, I think. I think this is just time for me to like shift my whole entire mindset in my life on how I want to focus on things and how I want to get things done. And that's been like the hardest thing of today. And funnily enough, it is Chinese New Year today, and it almost feels like maybe this is like a little rebirth, and probably the most painful rebirth ever. As you can see, my eyes are a mess. They're swollen, they're painful. Like genuinely, I don't think I've cried that much in years. And you know, it's hard to admit, it's hard to tell people, because everything looks like sunshine and roses constantly on social media. And don't get me wrong, it is. I do think it's amazing, my life. I do think I've made amazing things for myself, and I've pushed past into spaces that I wouldn't have necessarily been accepted in normally, especially from my background. But yeah, I think it's also right to be realistic to those people who look up to you and see you as someone who has pushed into those spaces, and be like, look, it's not easy, and a lot of the time we can't do it and we have to give up. And it's not a complete give up, but for this season, and I think for my label, I'm just gonna have to slow down and bring it back, and I'm just gonna have to try and enjoy life a little bit more. But yeah, I'm okay now, I think. We will see. Does it want to work?
For the safety of all of our customers.
Winter lights, because she's trying to make me less depressed. Yay! Okay, so this one's here every year. But it's quite good, but we're just bored of it. All right. All right.
Stand right in the middle like here, so you can go for.
No, I'm gonna guess that the next, like not this word now. When I say now, that word means something like it's like a sign. Okay.
Next one.
Now. Agreed.
What's that say?
Agreed.
We both said next one. We agreed on the next one.
Yeah, but like agreed on what?
We agreed on the
What am I
next one.
agreeing on? Maybe it's a sign. Okay, maybe another one. Should we do another one?
5, 3,
2, 1.
Now. What did that say?
Horrendous. I like this one. I don't know why. It's just a load of bats and some music. So just on the Thames. You can see our house over there, but I'm not telling you where. I know. I'm trying not to.
UFO over there. Oh, no.
I love it. I actually love it. I can't wait to see that one. Just a few more lights. There's some light thing here. Sorry, my mitten's just trying to point. I can't point. My mitten. Which looks cool, but there we go. The most stunning view. If you've never seen from Canary Wharf, I highly recommend. Shard's down there somewhere. Where is the Shard? Where's it gone? Oh yeah, there. I took my mittens off now. As you can see, I've done no makeup because I didn't care. It was more, there's more mental health in it.
Same, but I've got eyebrow tattoos.
She's got no
now.
eyebrows. What are they called? Microblading?
No, they're not microbladed.
What's it called?
Nano brows.
Nano
Well,
brows.
combination brows.
Combination.
Precise.
We highly recommend because her brows look amazing. She didn't have any before.
Yeah, I didn't.
I love this one. It looks like a UFO.
Like me out.
Proper stylish girl. This one's a bit mad, like.
It is actually just scissors to last year as well.
Yeah, last year one was way better. Like it used to add all these strings hanging down. You could walk through them. But it's still sick. I love this so much. Oh my god, the pink. We're right next to that building. Is that the Torchwood building from Doctor Who, isn't it? I thought you watched Torchwood.
When I was a kid.
Oh, I love these. That's such a vibe. I love it. Not now it's blue. That's ruined it. I liked it when it was pink. I found a floating church. I can't believe it. Look at the light. How stunning. I wonder if it's open for me to go and cry to the priest right now. We're in the fanciest toilet. This is a spoon's toilet, so it's not actually fancy, but like I'm just obsessed with this. We think it's meant to look like nautical theme, like we're on a boat. Because look at the doors. The only thing is, I think it looks like a Dalek. Don't you think it looks like a Dalek? Okay, we're just on a quick pit stop in Spoons. We've got ourselves AU vodka, AU raspberry, blue raspberry vodka with lemonade. I copied exactly what Leah got for drinks because my brain doesn't want to function on its own today. And then we got blackcurrant cordial. It was only 70p. We're buzzing for a whole pint. Yeah, that's our hydration. So just a quick pit stop for vibes really. We wanted a sweet treat, but all the desserts are off the menu, so we're a bit raging. But it's nice vibes. We're sitting outside, not too cold. But yeah, I'm feeling a bit better, can't lie. It's a great concept, I love it, but Leah thinks they're doing something naughty.
No, come and look from this angle.
Yeah, okay, I've got it. I've got the angle.
No, these two.
Yeah, I know, I've got it. It does look dodge like. It's all inspired by AI. Apparently AI generated the silhouette. We're at another one. It looks cooler from like the outside, not the inside. But we got sweets. I'm happy now I've got a sweet. That one's pretty sick. It's like I'm in a cheap ass version of Dubai. What is that? This isn't the frame. These are terrifying. What are these? We think the statues are terrifying. Leah, stand next to it. Stand next to it. That is so scary. From afar.
Imagine we just moved now.
No, I know. It's the woman that scares me more than it. She looks angry. Look at her. They're having a fight then. They're having a strop.
No, it looks a bit manly.
Oh no, they're proper scary, you know. And we like this one because it's done by Cad Productions and Invisible Wind Factory from Liverpool. It's very cute, but massive long queue that we're not waiting in. So no. Okay, it kind of looks cool on camera, but like in real life, it's meant to look like a portal, like all the lights going in. And it kind of doesn't look like that, although it looks really cool right now with the train going past. It doesn't look like a portal. Not gonna lie, I have to run, but I just thought I look cute and I've got new hair. Off to work. I'm obsessed with this top.
Yeah, it's very good.
Oh my god, our old like head of this is Lindsay. Basically, we're watching Go Ahead. And Lindsay is our she runs Rare, so if anyone's a Scouser here watching, you'll know what Rare is. And there's Rare School of Fashion, or there's like Standard Rare, which is like the acting, the dancing, all that. Oh my god, how mad is that? Anyway, this is the current setup. I am doing my nails and they're acrylic. I'm not very good at it. I've got a whole little mess in the house going on here. This is bad, but I'm really enjoying doing it either way, so I'll show you the process later.